We are live. Welcome to the Reality TV Takeover with Lynn and Linda. Welcome to the reality TV show. Yay!
Hey,
Hi, Linda.
Lynn.
How
Hey, how you
how are you?
doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm super excited that we're here another week.
I know, right? This
It
is
is,
awesome.
and you look beautiful as ever.
Thank you. So do you. I love
Oh,
your
yes,
couch.
yes, and we got our little stage here a little different, and there might be, if anybody's observant, they might notice we won't do a test or a quiz yet. People should be getting on here soon, so they'll be coming on here soon. So we're getting some people coming on, but and so we'll wait to address some housekeeping stuff that we want to talk about. But I'm
Right.
excited that we have the Survivor, we have the Amazing Race, and we have yeah, some people are here. Hi Kay, hi
Hey, Kay.
Paula.
What's up, Paula?
It's so great to have you guys here. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
chiming in
for
on a
sure.
Saturday night, our regular little slot.
We still don't know who won veto yet.
Yes, that's going. But let me put the little banner here of the things we do know right now. So we do know that Bowie Jane stepped up to the plate and she won. And then we got the nomination at Felicia and Sari.
Yeah, and Matt, Jag, and America are playing in the veto.
Yep.
Hi, Facebook user.
Eh, boy, they're a user. Oh wow, we have a user on here. there, there is a on the stream somewhere description. There is a give live stream permission to go ahead and let us know who you are. So and people are chiming in here soon, so we're going to address a few things here, but let's capture Thursday. Let's recap Thursday real quick on Thursday night show.
Oh, yeah, eviction night. Um, and I forgot to give you the video, but Mimi was evicted from the house. They flipped once again. They just keep going back and forth. It's insane. It's one minute they're doing this, and the next minute they want this one to go, and it's crazy. But Mimi was evicted, and before she left, which I did put the video in the group. She basically pointed to some people and said that America Corey and Bowie Jane are a thing, and they're going after these people. And it's just
Mhm.
like she went out with a bang for sure, Paula.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I appreciated that with her. She went out with class, and when she found out that Sari and Jared, when Julie told her, she was like, "Shut up." you know,
she really was oblivious to that, wasn't she? I mean,
no, it's
and yet,
Kathy.
yeah, and hi, Kathy. And yet, so that was kind of funny because she's like, "Get out of here." She didn't know. So, you know, it really is funny how they have managed to, keep the big
Yeah,
elephant in the
they kept
room
it. Yeah,
quiet.
that's
That really is.
I think it's
So,
crazy because when you look at them, you can tell they're related. I mean, it's in
yeah.
the eyes and in the
Yeah,
facial expressions and
but I think when you're close to a fire or you're close to something, it really is hard to, pick things out. And I don't see that we have that many people on right now, but I think it doesn't matter because there's replay and we can always tell everybody, 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in, to fast forward to 4 minutes in. So I think let's get on with the topic and then we can just get it really into the conversations and stuff. Paula said another interview said that
it
that
makes sense now.
makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
really does.
so if anybody noticed our backgrounds changed a little bit and it's right on there. We wanted to put a disclaimer that going forward I feel very confident with, and it's very, very apparent, and we're going to make it so apparent to you guys that you're going to be like, okay, we get it. But I'm going to let Linda take over this conversation. But if it's not obvious to you, by the next 4 or 5 minutes, it will be obvious to you that
Yeah.
everything going forward is definitely going to be a big emphasis on gameplay discussion. And Linda will put this in a nutshell to you, but
Yeah.
truly it will be emphasized that this is gameplay discussion because I'm a big podcaster. I do many shows. I produce many shows. I have a big network of podcasting and things, and I have a level of integrity and a level of how I do things. And this show is not going to be any different than that. Not only that, I'm all about empowering and lifting people up and people having a voice and all that. And with all that said, Linda and I agree, and Linda and I go back a ways on everything. And the what's said and done in humanity going forward. Bottom line is this is like this is like a sports game. This is my opinion first before Linda goes ahead, if Linda doesn't mind. But this is no different than any sports game out there or anything else. Okay. I started watching these games with my daughter to have a communication, a conversation going with my daughter about how humans react. But there's money involved here. These are people that are not unscripted. They're just trying to win money. They're just acting a certain way on stage in unnormal circumstances. So my opinion is when we talk about this and when we get into people and how they're behaving, it's all about the gameplay. I know that it's nothing malice about a person's human being of them outside. We don't know how they are outside. I personally don't want to get into bantering or defamating anybody's character outside because I personally wouldn't want anyone to do that to me,
Right. Right.
nor do I give a shit for the karma. I believe in karma. I don't want to have that on my back on Judgment Day. So
Yeah.
therefore,
Yeah.
but gameplay all day here, how you going to act? We're going to if you're going to act like a fool like an actor on a show and an actor, you don't like the way he's playing an actor, we're going to bitch it out. We're going to call it out. We're going to do that. So
Yeah.
I've
For
said a
sure.
lot about that, but it's always going to be in gameplay discussion mode that we are disclaiming that we are talking about the game playing and how they're acting as a game player. So we want to make sure that you guys always know in your face this has nothing to do personal race, creed, all these other things. It's how you're playing the game. And if
Right.
you're going to
Right.
act that way, we're going to call you out saying, wow, you're acting a little dumb. You're acting like a fool. You're acting like whatever you're acting. And
Yeah.
that's where we're
Yeah.
going to get you put yourself as a spectacle for us to have fun and be entertained by it. So with all that said, I just wanted to give my 2 cents to know that when you hear me speak, it's
Yeah.
all gameplay discussion.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's normal.
but
The
it
problem,
just needs to be said. It's just
yeah, the
any
problem
yeah.
is, though, Big Brother fandom can be the nastiest, most rudest people ever. But please know, I'm not talking about us, not our group. Twitter mostly, because people are saying, oh well, Facebook users or people that are in groups in Facebook, they're just casual viewers. We are not. We're live feeders also. But Facebook is for more older crowd. I'd say 35 and over. We've got boomers, we've got some millennials and Gen X's, whereas
Gen X.
Twitter is Gen Z. The thing is, they get nasty about people, and we never, ever, with the exception of a few house guests over the years, have anybody that I know that I was in that large, large group for over 5 years, with the exception of a few people. I'm always going to say that nobody's ever attacked their character.
Yeah.
With that being said, there have been people that have attacked their character. And the person I was speaking to earlier, I'm not going to mention any names because we're not going to do that. This person is literally upset and has been in tears for the last month because, you've got a family member in the house and people are saying, oh, this guy's a jerk and this girl's an idiot and this one is this and this.
Yeah.
you have to, we all have to remember, and I'm as guilty as it is anybody, that these are family members that are in the group, that their family
Mhm.
is in the house.
Yeah.
And for people to attack someone, like I said, I'm guilty of it too. But you know what? Some people deserve it. And I don't care what anybody says. There have
Yeah.
been house guests this season and in the past that were downright nasty to people, called them names, threw.
Well, and that's the thing that I'm gonna say, that, once upon a time, and we're not gonna get into dirt here, but I will say, I mean, when we don't know people's lives, and I have had post-traumatic distress disorder, and I'm not gonna go through my life, but I know once upon a time, this girl was a naughty, mean Puerto Rican chick, okay?
Oh,
People didn't
yeah.
understand me. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is like, until you get to develop yourself, or you don't know, sometimes we don't understand. Hurt people, right? So the fact is that sometimes we realize hurt people need, and that's why I love this
Yeah.
humanistic thing about it. So
Yeah.
until you really
Yeah.
know somebody, until you see a biography of somebody famous and stuff, until you really know a person, who are we to judge or throw stones? That's
No,
why
yeah,
I love. Right.
that's
That's why I
true.
love to stay with the
Yeah.
fact of the gameplay discussion. Let's judge a person
Right.
by when they walk in the house and what they do. We can judge what they did there,
Yeah, but we're
you know?
judging them on gameplay. We're not judging them
Exactly.
outside, whereas
Exactly.
other people take it to the next
Yep.
level.
Yep.
They attack them.
Mhm.
They tried to destroy their businesses.
It's not
They
right.
This person was getting death threats.
Yeah, not right.
And here's the thing, you know, like, let's just pick a house guest. Let's say Matt. You could tell Matt was raised properly. He's very respectful to the women in the house. He may do things that we don't like, but never once has anybody blatantly, openly said that he's a piece of shit,
Right.
or he's this or he's that. When people go to that level,
Right. When it's
then
uncalled
you
for,
well,
especially.
yeah, when it's uncalled for, exactly. And
Mhm.
this season, there have only been a couple of people that have been total jerks. And
Right.
I won't name names, but people know who I'm
But
talking about.
but I will say this
They
though
were
too.
nasty.
Those people that are doing that, that says so much more about them than it does
Right,
anybody else. And
right.
that's what other people need to realize, because when you see those people doing that, please, by all means, be aware, because people will tell you who they are. And
But
so when you see people, when
that's
you
their character. That's the type of person they
exactly,
are inside and outside of the house.
exactly,
The ones that attack
exactly.
people for no reason, calling them names, calling them stupid, and they're idiots, and then, oh my God, I love you, and we're going to be friends for life. It's like, you know what? Shut up. Just
Yeah.
shut up. And you're on a microphone 24/7. But
Mhm.
let me just reiterate, never once did I see in our group anybody attacking Matt, Jag, Cameron, Bowie J. I mean, like, really attacking them,
Right.
aside from their gameplay. Like,
Right.
that post that started all this was from me. I created a post that said, "What the hell is going on? Why is Matt listening to these people? What?"
And
I
it
was
was all
real.
gameplay
It was
discussion.
gameplay. I was pissed off. I was
Right.
frustrated.
And we should be able to do that in a gameplay setting.
Right.
But
But
of course,
never once did I disrespect him
no,
or Jag, and nobody's ever said anything nasty about Jag,
no,
like about his peeing on his turban,
no. But
or
this is
blah blah blah, whatever.
but this
It's
is this is why I feel like going forward, it's good to have this disclaimer, because anyone coming
Yeah,
in, whether they're new or not, they need to understand the tone that we are talking about, so
is
that when
gameplay.
they're jumping into a discussion. This has
Right.
nothing to do with, it's just like when they
It's about
started the
gameplay.
role playing world, right? When you go in a role playing world and they have their costumes or role playing costumes, they don't come in with with their Louis Vuitton from outside. You get dressed, you get in character, you get into the mode of the theme. And the
Right.
theme in the reality TV takeover is gameplay discussion. And
Right. And
that's
it's
what I
all about the money for them. So they're going to do,
exactly.
but I understand how people get frustrated because, Big Brother is about lying, manipulating,
Exactly.
and
Same
stuff.
thing as
But
Survivor.
and all of them, all of these reality shows are absolutely the same. It's kind of the same what they're doing and, and how they're doing it, and they're trying to win money.
Listen,
There have been people though in the Big Brother house that have said, called people out, but these people are playing, like you said, they're kind of playing a role.
they are.
They're doing what they have to do to win 200 or whatever,
Ex-
$750,000. But this season has been a little bit more, I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. It's kind of been like they've taken it to a different level, and that's why people are upset. You
Well, and the thing is we're everything's changed. I mean, the world has changed, and I think this time because of reality has been more played now than regular TV, and
Right,
people are
right,
and now that reality's become the reality of more internet than it has being outside, and then we're not going to say why that's happened in the last 3 years. However, we have to realize that this world of reality TV has always been this way the last 25 years. And
right,
we had a
right.
really shitty season this, and I don't mean the characters, I'm talking about the setting. CBS hasn't done all the fun stuff. So,
Right.
it really, this season, name calling and body shaming, et cetera, et cetera. Well, all we're getting at here is that I think bringing it back to basics and having fun with remembering that this is gameplay and discussion, and
Right,
and
absolutely.
and knowing that, I think we should have, like I said, some comedy is gonna offend somebody that's on a diet, or somebody's got to lose weight. Even the person that's being the comedian that has to lose 100 pounds is going to pick on himself, but yet somebody else is going to be offended. That kind of thing. You're always going to find somebody's going to be sensitive about something.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
you're not the one going for $750,000, people, and you're
hey,
not the one who's being
yeah,
the character.
if
So
I was in that house, I would do whatever the hell I had to do to get to
that's
the end.
that's
However,
right.
I wouldn't, I mean, unless somebody physically or emotionally attacked me, I
Yeah.
would never do that to somebody. I'm that type of person. You could
Yeah.
take me just as far, and then once you cross the line, then the wra-
Yeah.
the wrath of Linda comes out.
Well, most jobs, and even my job, I'm on camera all the time, that
Exactly, Paula.
you forget everywhere you go, there's cameras everywhere, right? You gotta think that after a while you forget you're even on camera there. You really do, you
I don't
know?
I don't think I would ever forget that I'm on camera and microphone because it's right in your face and you
Yeah,
got the
well,
microphone attached to you.
yeah, but I'm
So you
just saying
go,
it's
"Oh, I didn't know, I forgot." No, I'm sorry.
well, the thing is
That's an
though, is like
excuse.
you
There's
don't
no such thing as an excuse. It's a choice.
no, yeah, it's a choice, but what I'm saying is like I guarantee if you weren't looking at this camera on your thing, you'd forget the camera was on. If you couldn't see yourself, if your camera was off for you to see, you'd forget it was on because you're
Yeah,
not
I
looking
mean,
at yourself.
that could
You
be
know what I mean?
logical in some instances. Yeah,
Yeah. Your
you're
psyche would know that or
yeah,
would forget
yeah.
it's on.
But
So I'm saying people get relaxed, loose lips.
yeah, they
And they
do.
used to have loose
They
lips when
should.
they had some alcohol in there.
Oh my gosh. Gone are those great days of Big Brother when they used to give them alcohol,
Yeah,
you know,
because then that was even funny. It was funny watching that stuff.
and most of the people in the house were fun. I mean,
Wait,
oh,
I
I
hate
know, Kay.
we're
That
talking so low.
yeah,
You
that's
can't hardly hear them.
annoying, and
Yeah,
let me
when they
tell you
talk like
something.
this and they talk like this,
Yeah,
and then
and today, Cameron and Jag, I did post a video for you to see, with Cam and Jag, their conversation. Cameron was talking like this, you could hear him, and Jag's like,
low.
and I said it, and I'll say it right here. I think he might feel a little embarrassed. Not in, I don't know what the word is. Maybe he's a little like taken aback by how he's actually playing the game with Cameron. Maybe he feels like, oh crap, these people are going to hear everything I say. So he's kind of like, let me tone it down so nobody can hear everything I say. I would feel that way. That would be me. I'd be like, oh man, did I just do that to this person? I think Jag feels guilty. I think he does because deep down inside he's a really good guy. You know
So
what I mean?
I guess I'm missing something here of what happened. So
Well, nothing. They were just talking in the comic room. I put the
okay,
video in the group and I think I put it
gotcha.
into our closet, but
Yeah.
they were just talking and Cameron was talking not so much in a real whisper. He was talking normally, but like
Oh,
this. And then Jag was whispering so freaking low.
yeah.
And it was like, why is he whispering so low? Does he not want America? And I mean the people, not
Yeah,
the
right.
houses.
Yeah, I know
Here,
that's always
does he
confusing to
feel
me.
guilty? Does he feel ashamed of how he's, you know, taken it to a different level with Cameron? I don't know. Jack's a good guy. I mean, he's hilarious. His brother's a sweetheart. I've talked to him. They're great people.
Yeah.
And Jack's doing what he has to do to win the
That's what I
game.
mean. That's
And that's
that's the
plain and
thing.
simple. That's all
And
it is.
we have had a lot of contestants, characters in that, people in the past that said, "Look, this money's gonna make a big difference for my family." And I've had to do what I had to do to get that money, or at least some of them have had to do what they had to do to get the runner-up money because they needed that money.
Yeah,
Where
and they yeah,
they've
and a lot of them
le
wanna make it to jury so they get money.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is when you're pleading and making those deals and just being happy for that, I mean, that gets to be serious something for people. And I
Yeah,
mean,
it does.
so
When
it
money like that is involved,
yes, absolutely.
I
So I
would be
mean,
the same way. I would be the exact
exactly.
same
You
way. I
know,
mean,
I'll tell you
I
what,
don't think I could sit there and straight lie to somebody's face that I cared about. "Hey, Peggy."
what seems to be a plan if
Ugh,
someone uses the veto.
who
So do we
knows?
even know
Yeah, it
is
goes back and forth. Bowie and Cam made a deal at first. Matt, Jag, and Cam are the fugitives. Matt and Jag are the Minutemen.
oh, I saw
And then there's
somebody.
like 20 other alliances in the house.
Yeah, it's
It's
really crazy.
it's ridiculous. But um Bowie, now she's an attorney, okay?
That's right,
Um,
she is, isn't she?
I just don't know, like if she's actually contemplating doing whatever these people tell her to do. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Oh, Paula, I've said that more than once.
Oh, I think Linda's frozen on me.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm moving. Can you see me moving, swaying side to side? You're frozen, Lynn. Lynn's frozen, guys. Can you still hear me, Paula, Kay, Peggy, and whoever else is in here? Can you guys hear me? I think it's the internet. Okay, so hi, Anna. I know, Anna. A lot of people aren't. I hope I don't go
Um,
off. There you
no,
are.
I
You
we're
were
just
frozen. I was.
yeah, it's okay. So keep talking if I freeze up.
Thanks, Facebook user, or
Yeah,
if
thank
that's
you.
okay.
Lynn's
Um,
frozen, it's
hey,
okay.
Barbara.
Just keep
Yeah,
talking if I freeze.
okay. Lynn is frozen.
I'm in Montana. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, it's pretty chilly here too, but yeah, so people are playing the game, how they see fit, um, to make it as far as they can. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's just my biggest thing is, like me and you, Lynn, if we were in the house and we're friends,
right.
even if we didn't know each other before the game, but we connected on a different level, we're friends, we talk
Right.
about everything. I couldn't look at you and go, Yeah, man, everything's good. Don't worry about it. I got your back.
And screw
And
you
then
for the
turn
rest of
around
their
and
life.
screw you like the next day.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Jag did to Cameron. When Cameron protected him, he's protected Matt, he's
Yeah.
protected Bowie Jane, he's protected
See, and
Corey.
I would have a hard time. Okay, if I was a contestant, gameplay, you know, Cameron serving our country,
I know.
I couldn't screw him over. Felicia, she served our country. She's
I know. I
62 in
feel
there.
the same way.
I'm just saying, like my heartstrings in there. I'm like, shit, I'd be screwed
Yeah.
because I'd be like, thank
They're
you for your
patriots.
service.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
went
My
to
brothers all served and I couldn't serve. I'm like, thank you for your service.
yeah, I
So,
have family. I mean, we're
yep,
Marines and
yep,
Navy. My brother
yep.
was a Navy SEAL.
So.
So it
So
takes a
again, like you said, and then look at who was it? Derek, who was a cop that didn't tell
oh, the
anybody.
detective. Yeah, he
You
didn't tell
know what I
anybody.
mean?
But that
Like,
but that was
but
gameplay.
that's what I'm saying. He too was like, can I do to not, to win the money? Like
Yeah, no, you
know,
know what? You're gonna do what you have to do when all that money's involved. I would be the same way.
and you know what?
But like I said, if I connected with you or somebody else, and especially if they're a veteran and they served in the military,
But
I could look at them
you know what though? I
and
guarantee
lie.
this. If I had to say, Cameron, I can't do something for you and I had to cut you off, guarantee though, if I won that money, when I'm done, I'd be going to see Cameron and I see how I can
Oh,
help him.
you know what?
You
I
bet
said
your
the
ass.
exact same
I'd
thing.
be
I
like,
said the
trust fund for
exact
your kid.
same
How old's your
thing.
kid? I'd be doing a trust fund for his kid or something. I'd
Oh,
be taking,
I may not go as far as giving him like $100,000, but I would
but
definitely say,
do,
here's 10 grand for your kid.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I would
saying.
do that.
That's what I'm
I would
saying. But
totally do that.
yeah, Jet won't get my vote. Yeah. Well, again,
I get that. I get it. A lot of
yeah,
people are upset with
yep.
Jag, with Matt, with everybody's been upset with Sari
But
from like
again,
day
but
two.
again, believe it or not, the gameplay is the same thing as life. Sometimes until you're in a corner or you messed up, sometimes where do you go? What
Yeah.
can you do?
What do you want to do
It's
about
like
it?
that's why these people are like, shit, let's try another alliance. That's why they keep changing what
This
they're doing.
is the worst season for that. There must have been 1,200 alliances in the last 60
They're
days.
trying to hey, Linda, they're trying to break a new record, okay? And I
Well,
think they
they've
did.
broken it 100 times over. Is catching on to Matt and Jag. Good. I want somebody to catch on. I mean, even if it is Sari, and trust me, I'm not a fan of hers because of the things she has said about Matt and the things she has said, talked crap about Jag. This is where I draw the line. That's why I said there's some people in Big Brother this season and past seasons that deserve the hate. Not when I say the hate, I don't mean attacking them on the outside of the house or trying to destroy their businesses
No.
or attacking their
It's just
families
the
or
way they
whatever.
play
I
games.
mean in the house,
Yep.
gameplay,
Yep.
plain and simple.
You don't like their strategy.
But there's
You don't like how they play chess. You don't like how they
no,
play games. Yeah. So
but there's
whether they
people
play
that I
Survivor or whatever game they play.
there's people today that I still don't like. I'm not going to use the hate word, but
Right. Yeah.
do not like with a passion because of the way they played the game, the crap that they talked about people and
Right.
stuff. Hey, hi Facebook
Yeah.
user.
Well, and the other thing I wonder sometimes, and I'd love to do with interviewing with some of them is sometimes I think they talk about each other because they're trying to feel each other out as far as how loyal they are to. So you don't really know how much when you do see them talking about each other to see
Oh, it's
how much,
Nikki. We're
hi,
talking about
Nikki.
it's Cam's sister. Cameron's
Hi.
sister. What's up, girlfriend?
Hi. So you know what I mean? So it's like the one time, I mean, Cam was just sitting there with Felicia and Felicia was just like, feeding in Sari and the other one and all this, you just sit there and ask the right question. They'll just talk. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
listen,
they do. They absolutely do. Yeah, Sari made fun of Matt. She did.
No,
I
yeah, and
remember
that's
that.
not, yeah, that's
Wasn't
not
it
cool.
Jared too?
Yeah.
That no, it wasn't
That's
gameplay.
no, that's
Game.
when you talk about somebody's character of a human being and things that they're, no, that's not
Who?
that's
Okay,
messy.
wait a minute. Somebody else. Who was it? McCall, or America or Blue? I think it was Blue that called Cam out when about something about the military. Oh, he probably knew that from playing them fucking stupid military games or some. She made this. Sorry for the cursing. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
It
It's
slipped.
okay.
I really didn't mean to say that,
30
but
minutes in, if somebody finds it, oh well.
yeah.
they get they get
No, but
they get
I'm repeating what she said and how she
right.
said it, and people went after her. And let me tell you something. If she would have said that in front of me, I'd be like, take me in, take
Yeah.
me in, because she's going down.
Yeah.
Because you don't disrespect anybody,
No.
whether it's Cameron or Felicia, people
No,
that
for
serve in the military.
military. Yeah, you didn't do it. You didn't have the kahunas to do it, so
I
don't even go
I
there.
I draw the line. That
Yeah,
is
for
disgusting.
sure. For
And the way
sure.
she said it, it was very, very disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah. No,
America. Oh,
you
I
don't
thought it was Blue said that.
yeah,
It might have been America. You might be right, but
yeah.
you don't disrespect somebody that was in the
No,
military.
no. That's somebody
You
that,
know what I mean?
yep,
And but that's why people are upset with, and it's the gameplay they're upset
that's
with the
right. That's right.
way they're hounding Bowie James. Like, Corey, shut up for 5 seconds.
Well,
You know.
well, you know what? Talk about let's talk about game faces and game characters. Look at these faces. Look at these
That
faces.
that's hilarious. That was so funny. Like, it's like, what are they? Look at Felicia. They titled it the Shady Bunch. I thought it was hilarious, but
Well, okay,
it's
so
like Jag's laughing and smiling. He's got that kind of persona, you know.
so we've been talking about like a lot of uh Big Brother, but let's go real quick to Survivor and let's talk about gameplay, how much transformation in 2 episodes. This one girl, Emily, she went from being
Yeah,
really,
yeah. She didn't really transform that much
well, you know what I'm saying
because
as far as
yeah, she's trying to make up for what you
any
know.
questions for me? Oh,
Does anybody have any questions for Nikki? I mean, she knows Cameron the best.
well, shoot, we should have just had her come on the show.
I know. I told her you should have
Well,
hopped on with us,
yeah.
Nikki.
Well, Nikki, friend me, friend request, and if you'd like, we'd love to have you on next week, and we'd love to get to know who you are as a person. We'd love to give you some loves and do a little fun montage, and you can
Yeah,
do a
we
little.
could throw
Yeah,
some pictures up
we can
there.
do
That would
some
be
fun
awesome.
stuff, Nikki. So get connected with me, and we'll do that as a feature next week. How's that sound? And give you the attention that you deserve. I won't last long with Emily. Yeah,
Yeah,
being nice.
uh,
No, it probably won't, but then again, it'll show her gameplay, so it'll show who she is. So
yeah.
I
I
was
was
running
telling her,
around town and got in and
and
turned on the feeds.
feeds are down. They're
Yeah. I
playing
love
veto.
Cameron. Pray that
He's
he's
not
not, yeah,
backdoored.
backdoored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody have. If we're on here,
Sure, she says she's on there. So yeah,
awesome,
go ahead,
Nikki. That's
friend
awesome.
Lynn Serrano, or message me or do a three-way with me, and we'll feature you next week, Nikki. Okay, yeah, for sure. So you heard it there. Nikki said she's publicly saying she's gonna be on our show and we'll feature her
Aw,
next week.
he's my
So
baby bro.
yeah, well then that's
he's
awesome.
he's
And again, thank you for your service. And you know one thing I loved with my brothers serving in the service is when they always came home and surprised us. And I'm going to
yeah,
ask her that question if he ever came home and surprised them because that's always the greatest. Yeah, so
yeah,
excited.
yeah. You
So
can think. We'll think of some stuff.
oh yeah, we'll hook
Kelly.
up.
Yeah, definitely have Kelly join us. Her
Yes.
sister. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for
yeah.
sure. So
You could
you
throw.
guys, you have no idea how great I love doing those podcasts when I'm interviewing people. It'll be so much fun, Nikki. So, well, we won't share any of the surprises for next week on that, but that'll be fun. That'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah, for
We'll
sure.
promote that all week. So, but yeah, as far as Survivor, Emily came on really strong. She came on really strong the first week, and really rude and condescending.
Yeah.
And she actually shed some tears. And now
Fake.
she's like, what am I going to do? Probably fake, yes. But she was like, what am I going to do? Because if I want to make it here, you know,
She's
and
gotta change her tune a little bit, but, you know,
yeah,
the funny thing is she did, and I was like, "Okay, I can get behind this. If she's being sincere, good job, Emily." But the minute Sabaya and Caleb, who did she say it to?
here's the list.
Brandon. She said it to well, I'm just trying to think
Okay.
of the names. I know who it
Yeah.
was. She said it to Brandon, I think, that, oh, it must suck to be in like the top alliance or she was just being rude.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well,
Condescending.
that lasted like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
But we'll see what she does. You know, we'll see if she changes her tune even more. Because if she gets with these people, I think they're gonna have a strong tribe.
Yeah. Well,
If
and the
they
thing
all get
is,
together.
and they say, first impressions, and her impressions were not very good at first. So she may have done already the damage if these people hold a grudge,
Yeah,
or
for
you
sure.
know what I mean? So who knows if the damage is already done or not.
People deserve second chances. I
They
mean,
do. They absolutely
they
do. But
yeah, they do deserve second chances, but I mean, when somebody comes off the way she did, it would be really kinda hard to get in the groove with them and trust them. You just have to take it slow, even though you don't have, you know, months and months to do that. So, we'll see what happens.
yeah, we will see what happens. Let me see here. The other team knows about her now. Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
so
Yeah.
you've got two strong teams. I mean, these challenges, they're putting them through the ringer with these challenges. I mean, but some of I mean, like at that last challenge, it's like that one team. I mean, Lulu already was giving up. They were already like,
They were in the lead in the beginning.
and they were
They
like,
were, like, pretty not far ahead
yeah,
of the other 2, but they were in the lead, and then
yeah,
they blew it again. Brandon, I think,
yeah,
blew it, didn't
yep,
he?
yeah, and
So it's
he's
kinda
gone.
like, okay, well, he needed to go. He as much as everybody wanted Emily gone,
Yeah.
he was hindering that tribe
I
in
think
all of the
with 2
competition.
gone from that, do you think, like, they're gonna merge here soon,
They're
or
gonna
they're gonna
have to. If
yeah,
they go back to tribal, which in my survivor fantasy game I picked, they don't return to tribe. We'll see.
and
To
Bruce, oh
tribal
my
council,
gosh. Well,
you
you don't
know,
love Uncle Bruce? Is that what they're calling him, Uncle Bruce?
crazy Uncle Bruce. I don't know, Bruce is
He's a character. I mean,
he
he's
is a
got
character and
you
he's
know
playing it.
yeah, I mean, he had a slight target on his back, and Emily definitely put that on him. Just got on
Oh
here, got
God,
grandkids visiting. Oh,
Kathy.
my question, do you think Bowie is gonna backdoor Cam?
I,
Has she talked about that much?
oh, that's all. Jag, Matt, and Corey. That's all they did was in. She never got a minute's peace in her HOH room. Cam was up there talking to her. Matt was, filling her head with a bunch of crap. Jag was filling her head, and a lot of it was lies, and that
Oh.
really
But
stinks.
again, that's gameplay.
Well,
You're
yeah, it might
gonna
be gameplay, but it's kind of like
yeah, but there's no rule
you're in an alliance with this person. Why are you stabbing him in the back? Why are you doing that?
because there's no rules
You're
that say you
afraid of
can't. I
him
know.
going to the end. That's all
Yeah.
it is, plain and simple. Like you said, gameplay.
Yep.
That's how they're playing the game, which a lot of
No
people don't like,
consistency.
but
Yeah, no consistency in their game. And you know what's really funny? I'm gonna have a big old thing of popcorn, and you and I, depending on what night it is, I'm gonna have to get the popcorn. We're gonna have to be live or
yeah.
something and watch popcorn because I want to hear their speeches of why they think they should win this money.
Oh my God. Depending on who are the final
Because
seats, holy
because
crap.
I don't know about you, but that's gonna be a bunch of bullshit we're gonna hear.
Yeah, yeah, we are. And depending on who's sitting in the final two seats, I don't know.
It's like I deserve this because they didn't vote me out.
Yeah. I was on the block 4 times. I deserve it because I was never evicted from the house.
Because Big Brother let me come back in the house twice?
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
mean, the
it
only
was
one
Big
that
Brother.
the only one that has a for sure winning speech would be Cameron. And people are like, "Wow, he's not very sociable." But he is. He is
But what I'm
sociable.
s but what I'm still saying though, right? I mean, they gave the option for Cameron to come back,
Right.
and
He
Jared
played to
had a
win to come back.
right, but I'm just saying, so take Cameron out for a second and Jag, right? Because they did
Yeah,
get
yeah,
voted out for a second. Then who from the rest of the house would have been a contender? Forget those
yeah,
two for a minute. I mean,
yeah,
no offense to Cam and Jag, but I'm just saying, as far as who that's left, who would be a contender for a speech of why they shouldn't be voted out?
yeah,
Nobody, nobody, nobody.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah,
really, it
yeah.
just makes
I
no
forgot to
sense.
cover. I forgot to cover the birds.
Okay, we'll put that on the list of things to do before we start. As a
Yeah,
producer, I'll remember that for next week.
yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot to
Cameron
cover
for
the
the
birds.
win. Well, again,
I agree, Kay. I'm rooting for him to win. I
yeah,
am.
I mean, if they let him come back in, they should have let him win. I
Yeah.
think this season is one of the best. I really can't tell who's going to win. Now that is
Who's
a good
saying
point.
that?
I don't know who
Who's
it is,
saying
but I don't know who's saying that, but I think you're right. This so far you can't. Okay, we thought that it was rigged for Jared and Sari, and Jared didn't make it. So there goes that idea.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think
so
rigged was the wrong word to use.
but still, what I'm saying is they've got a good point. So far, they've not once but twice have let somebody come back. I think this is the first season that they've played where two people were able to come back in a season, right?
No,
Because
I think
they've
they've
had
done it. Well,
no, no,
I don't.
because
I,
there's been seasons before where somebody's come back to the
well, they've
game,
done the battle back with the
right?
like the 4
But
house
not
cats.
twice in one season.
No, I don't.
I think it's
Well,
only done once,
yeah, they had the that special thing that Matt saved Jag. He was evicted unanimously, and
right?
Matt had that thing, whatever it was called.
Hi,
Jag
Terry.
No, Jag didn't. Hey, Terry. Jag didn't battle back. You're absolutely right.
No, he
Cameron
got
did it. Jared. I
right, but
think maybe you said Jag by mistake. I don't know. I
oh,
didn't
I'm
hear.
sorry. No, Jag didn't. No, not battle back. I'm
He
saying
was
that
saved. He was
he was
saved.
saved.
Jag was saved.
I'm just saying two people were actually voted out. Is what I'm saying. Two people
Jared
were voted
and
out.
Cameron, and then Jared. Right, and they
Right.
both got a chance to come back in that,
Exactly.
which was a dumb idea in my
Which
opinion.
what I'm saying is, in the past they have done seasons where somebody's been voted out and
Yeah,
come back one
yeah,
time in that season. This is the first time it's been done twice in a
yeah,
season.
yeah. For
Why? Because
Jared
it's the
and Cameron.
25th anniversary.
I don't freaking know. That
I
was
mean,
the
this.
dumbest twist ever because
Well,
they were supposed to be zombies. They came in and Jared was, I was so mad. He was grilling Matt. Matt looked like he was going to cry. I got really angry at that whole situation, and like if they were supposed to be zombies, they should have been in the nether region, you know.
nether ain't right. That's just wrong. It's just wrong to even say.
Yeah, yeah, for
Not
sure.
that region. What I feel better saying not that region. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's just not right.
yeah.
So, but again, I mean, this season has
This
not.
season is insane. It's
It's
cray cray.
and maybe we'll remember 25 as being so whatever. It's just
Unorganized and
well, I've got in the works, and you know that because you've seen the proof. But I'm hoping that I get in contact with some reality producers that can answer some questions that I'm dying to find out, and hopefully I get some answers this coming week. But right now, all I can say is I wonder how much the writer strike or production getting some people in there to be creative for the 25th anniversary
yeah.
and the finale, now that the strike is over and everything, maybe the finale will be so amazing, and they'll get like BFD. Who cares? If you
Yeah.
don't know what BFD means, maybe
Yeah.
go Google it. But you might find that they might bring back, people. Shit, they might even let everybody come back that's in the jury to come back to vote for the 750,000. I don't
Yeah.
know, because they'll say none of your asses deserve
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, there's only 7 jurors, so it's only gonna be 7
Oh
of
wait,
them.
are we gonna do math again? Are we doing
No,
car
hell
math again?
no.
Is this
No, no, no.
is
No
this
more math. Well,
wait a
the
second.
math like Felicia with how
Okay.
many minutes was Jared in the house? What was it like? What it looked like she wrote 49 million or some crap. It was like 495,000 or 49,500. I'm like, oh. And then Bowie Jane wrote 27 and then changed it to 627.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. But I get it. You're like
Yeah. No,
in a
you
pinch. You gotta do it. I would have answered like 5,000 minutes or some
well,
crap.
and
And
you
I
realize
tried to
shit,
figure it out.
you
So,
could you
hey,
could
Judy.
hi Judy. Okay,
I
so
think
here we
when you
go.
put I think when you put non-BB players in there, it messes up the flow of the game. I cringe when I hear Sari Bluey and Bluey, Blue and hey, Blue and Bowie is Bluey. Ask what the challenges are. The people were recruited. I don't. Yeah, I. Who is this Facebook user? Who are you, FBU?
And hi, other sister Kelly. So message
Hey,
me,
Kelly.
friend request me, and we're gonna prepare for an awesome show. We're gonna have you live next week. We're gonna promote it all week, and we're gonna have so much fun with that, Nikki. And it's
Awesome.
Nikki and
Oh, it's
Kelly, right?
Nikki. Okay.
Nikki and Kelly, we're gonna have next week, and that's gonna be a blast. So
Yeah. Well,
you heard it
well.
here live that we're
And
gonna
if
have
anybody
them
has
next week.
any like questions for them, send them to Lynn or
Yep,
myself.
we're
Nobody
gonna.
yet, Terry. We haven't seen who
We
won.
haven't seen it.
Have the feeds come back? Does anybody know?
I
I'm
don't know,
checking.
but
I'm
you
checking right now.
yeah. So yeah, you guys, Nikki and Kelly, go ahead and friend request me. We'll have so much fun getting a little montage. It'll be so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun honoring you and your family, and
Yeah,
have a
you can
blast.
send pictures to
Yep.
Lynn and she can put like a montage
Oh yeah,
together.
we're gonna have a blast with it. It's gonna be a blast. So
Yeah, it'll be great. It really
yep.
will be. And you
Bring
guys,
on the
like I
good
said, if anybody has any
questions.
questions,
Absolutely. We're
bring
excited.
on the good ones.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm glad we had the discussion of this is all gameplay discussion. This is all for fun. This is all for to have better communications and relationship with each other and know that this is a fun, safe place to actually have, and get the frustrations of life, but you know what, to also learn from each other, to learn
Right,
that,
right.
and I will say this, really, at the at the end of the day, there's a lot of people out there inspiring us. If it wasn't for the people like Felicia,
Okay.
62 years old, getting out of her
She was
comfort zone.
she was
What's that?
okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah,
but
go
yeah,
ahead.
Nikki made a point where some of these people recruited because it seems like none of them ever watched the game. Like
Yes, you're right.
Sari was definitely recruited.
Right, right.
He was
Yeah, and you know what?
definitely
That'll be a great topic for us to talk when she's here, when Nikki's here.
yeah,
We
we'll
will
do that
we'll
next week.
absolutely, absolutely.
I
But
wish I could get Andy is I think he's a part-time or full, I don't know, casting director for Big Brother. My grandson's girlfriend is it's her uncle or cousin, but
uh-huh.
I don't know if I can. Andy Sloan, his name is. And he works for Big Brother. I wish I'd have known that. Noon. Oh my God. I'm so tired. I can't friggin' talk. I wish I would have known this like back in 2014 when like the fourth time I applied to be on Big Brother, 2013 for 2014. I wish I would have known that
You know
because,
what? We need to get the golden Big Brother out. We
oh,
need to
like
be
they
a
got the
part of it.
Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, over 40.
Oh,
Anybody
shit.
for 45 and up or 50 and
Yeah.
up or 40, but whatever. They
Yeah.
should do but I don't know, what are they gonna have? Walker races or wheelchair?
No.
I don't friggin' know.
I don't know. But no, so yeah, so what I want to say though is let's think about this for a minute. There's a big deal here about society and different things. You know, look at Survivor and all these different things. How cool is it that some people, because they get off their couch and they go to Survivor or this or that, they inspire people. Or Amazing Race. There's this couple, this lady that her husband died, and then he had leukemia, and then she had a brain tumor, and then she's on the show. She lost a lot of weight, and her friend
Yeah,
that she's,
yeah, I
you know,
saw
th-
that.
it's just an inspiring thing. And so what I'm saying is that, if you see more people encouraging these people that go on these shows, it inspires other people. But what's also sad is when
Yeah,
people that are inspiring, and when they do see people that are hating on these people, this is why other people don't get inspired, because they get afraid of how they're going to be looked upon, because they're trying to
right,
do something
right,
better. So
right,
if we lift up the fact that we can inspire the fact that people are doing something for our entertainment
right.
and for our being, and then like ask yourself, how would you act in that situation?
Yeah.
We do crazy things for money. It's
Yeah, no,
it
I get
is,
that. Yeah, I
so
do.
it's
Jody,
just a go ahead.
sorry, Paula asked the question. What did Mimi mean by Texas cousins? No, when Julie was telling her that they're Texas I'm thinking of Big Brother Over the Top now.
Mhm.
I think Mimi thought America and Cameron were cousins. That's what I think she meant. But I have no idea now. I'm
Yeah,
thinking of Epcot all of a
yeah, I'm
sudden.
not sure.
Somebody made a comment about cousins in
Well,
Texas.
Nikki and Kelly will be with us next week. I'm super
Yes,
excited
that'll
about
be
that.
awesome. That
That
will
will
be
be
awesome.
that will be awesome. And so,
I
um,
appreciate you guys joining us
yes, we do. We do.
and supporting the podcast.
Yep.
You know, we're kind of like in the beginning stages of it.
That's right. And by the way, I did post the YouTube channel on there. You might want to subscribe to YouTube, because if Facebook ever goes down or we get bleeped out, that is our backdoor channel right now. So it
Yeah.
wouldn't hurt for you guys to go there. And if you really want to just know, yeah, just go subscribe there. And on there is also the invitation to join the Facebook group. So
Mhm.
anyhow, any final words you want to say?
I just want to make sure everybody understands that it is a game. And as much as we may get mad at the house, the people that are actually in the house playing the game, we just have to remember that they're playing a game, and in no way, shape, or form should anybody attack their character or try to destroy their lives outside of the house, which has been done quite a few times. We all remember season 23, season
Mm.
24, or 24 more than 23. But yeah, that's what people just need to understand. I I appreciate everybody in our group. And I did an appreciation post, and I like our group the way it is. Honestly, I'd rather have less people than thousands and thousands of people that we can't watch over and control, and not
And we don't
control.
wanna control anybody, but yeah.
No, no, control the narrative in the group,
Right,
and
right.
you don't catch things as quickly. And I wish to God I would have saved or screenshotted that post. And I blame myself,
Yeah, but
and
what's
I
done
blame
is
myself
done.
because
Yeah,
I posted, how I was frustrated.
yeah.
But that's all we all as a group. I call us family because we've been around together for 5 years, doing the Big
A
Brother
and
lives.
that's the thing, the people that know that you didn't come from malice or from a mean heart whatsoever. You just came just bantering your thoughts among friends, with knowing that, you didn't mean nothing by it. And of
No,
course,
never. I would never
anybody,
do that.
and just so you guys know, disclaimer, we're both from New York, and that's just how we roll.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Jersey, but I lived in New
I won't
York.
hold that against you, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. But again, guys, thanks so much. We
Yes.
really appreciate you
Yes.
joining us. And yeah, go to YouTube, give us a like. You can throw a
Yep.
comment or two on there or whatever. And we'll be back next week.
With some family members of family members.
Yay.
We're
Can't
excited
wait.
about that. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to working behind the scenes to produce that for you guys. And yep. And you guys, as always, we couldn't do this without you guys because you are the
Exactly.
third part of the cast. So love you guys.
Love you guys. Have a good
See you
night.
next week. Have a good one. Love
Bye.
you, Linda.